Khalifa Haftar's campaign has brought him close to capturing Tripoli, but he is still far from being regarded as Libya's legitimate leader. Instead, the international community recognizes the government of national accord led by Prime Minister Fayez al-Sarraj, who is confident that his forces will be able to defeat Haftar's illegal militia.
Dear free citizens, do not believe the lies of those who are deluded, their words and rumors. There is no 0 hour, but only delusions, and there is neither control nor any storming of Tripoli and its neighborhoods.
Sarraj and his government of national accord are the latest and most representative body to come to power in Libya after longtime leader Muammar Gaddafi was ousted and killed in 2011. Elections were held in 2012 and a parliament called the Grand National Congress or GNC was elected. The new cabinet of the GNC, led by interim Prime Minister Mahmoud Jibril, made an immediate appeal for reconciliation.
All political parties, via their presidents and their leaders, are invited to participate in a dialogue and negotiation. Libya can contain all ideas. And, in addition, Libya cannot ensure its renaissance through one person, one banner, or one faction.
But increasingly powerful militias refused to disarm and accept the government. Tension simmered for nearly 2 years before another round of fighting erupted in 2014. Again, various factions took over different parts of Libya, with Daesh also gaining a foothold in the country. Diplomatic efforts were launched, and finally a UN-sponsored agreement led to the formation of the broad-based Government of National Accord in 2015, with Fayez al-Sarraj as Prime Minister. It included nearly all factions elected to the GNC in 2012. The international community welcomed the Government of National Accord, as did most Libyans. However, a House of Representatives elected in unsanctioned elections in 2014 and based in the eastern city of Tobruk also claimed authority. It backs Haftar, the former Gaddafi general, and his self-styled LNA militia. The dual Libyan-American national has repeatedly said he wants to bring down Sarraj's government. Haftar's offensives since then have been criticized by the international community, both for the illegality of his campaign and for attacks on civilian targets. But some countries, like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and France, have continued to provide arms and funding. Analysts say for some it's to stop the growth of the Arab Spring movements from reaching their borders, and for others it's access to Libya's vast oil and gas reserves. But that's changed with Turkey's recent decision to send in soldiers to reinforce the besieged government forces. Ankara says it wants to ensure that the legitimate government has the backing it needs to carry out its mandate, as a political solution is the only way to end the conflict in Libya. Shoaib Hasan, TRT World.